for joining us. You are listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is Sweet Date with Yoonji Lee. BFM 부산영어방송.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Sweet Date. Did you know that even in love, people have different styles, just like when they travel? Some are adventurous and always want to try something new, while others just love the comfort of staying at home. And of course, when it comes to dating, that difference shows up too. One says, hey, let's go out and have some fun. While the other says, no way, staying in with a movie and some chicken are the best. But if you think about it, don't we all know at least one funny story that came from these little differences? Well, today, we're going to share exactly those kinds of stories with our guest, Jimmy, for Love Psychology 101. So stay with us just a little longer and you'll see what's waiting for you. This is Yoonji, excited and all set for our next sweet date. Shall we get started?
전화번호 그 목소리까지 난 새벽이 지나도 너의 맘에서 혼자 헤매고 있어 내 마음을 울리는 시린 말들에 겨우 이제서야 그대를 쉽게 미워할 수 있을 어지러운 맘을 해지 바이라게 마음을 울리는 시린 말들에 겨우 이제서야 그대를 쉽게 미워할 수 있을 줄 알았는데 내가 이런 오는 말투로 전을 걸어도 난 아무렇지 않을까
Hello, sweeties. Happy last day of September. We're live from our studio in Busan this Tuesday afternoon, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Jeongwan, and Noksan areas. And I'm Yundi. So that song was Missing Call by Lucy featuring Suran. You know, sometimes it only takes one missed call to make your heart feel a little empty. And this song really captures that exact feeling of a moment that slipped away, but in such a beautiful way. Oh, and FYI, for your information, the title of the song is Missing Call, but in everyday English, the right term for a call you couldn't pick up is missed call. So with Lucy's signature band sound mixing perfectly with Suran's dreamy voice, it doesn't feel like simple sadness at all. It feels more like a scene from a movie. And this isn't today's question of the day, I know, but it suddenly makes me curious about you guys. How many phone calls do you guys usually make in a day? 오늘 문자 토픽은 아니지만 여러분은 하루에 전화를 몇 통이나 하시는지 갑자기 궁금한데요. So send us your answers. Like for me, since my daily routine is pretty fixed, I have to say, there are days I hardly make any phone calls at all. So these days, honestly, texting just feels so much easier. You know, when you call someone and they're busy at work, they can't pick up, then you've got to call again. But with a text, you usually get a reply within an hour, and both people can just check it when it's convenient. That way you can keep doing your own thing without any pressure. But still, when you really need an answer right away, a quick phone call is definitely the easiest way. 급하게 바로 답변이 필요한 경우에는 물론 전화가 가장 좋기는 하죠. So, okay, let's talk about the opening now. These days when I see the bright blue sky, I can't help but let some fun little thoughts pop into my head. Don't you think the weather these days just feels perfect for dating? The breeze is cool, the sunshine is warm, and somehow it just puts you in such a great mood, doesn't it? On days like this, if you're strolling along the river, it almost feels like you're in a scene from a romantic movie. Some people love making plans for fall foliage trip or 가을 단풍 여행, or maybe heading to outdoor concerts and festivals because fall makes everything feel a little more magical. Now, there's just something about the season that makes everything feel extra special. Even a short walk feels refreshing, and the colors around us seem, I don't know, somehow brighter. And of course, we can't forget about the cozy cafes. I love them. A warm latte, maybe a slice of cake, and just chatting with someone you like. Suddenly, the whole day feels full and meaningful. So how about you guys? What's your go-to fall date idea? Maybe you'll say, nothing beats going on a cozy picnic in the park. Or maybe you'll insist, no way, the best part of fall is staying under a blanket and watching movies at home. So whatever your answer is, I think it'll be just as fun and sweet. So now we're going to smoothly, I hope that was smooth, let's smoothly move on to today's question of the day. So it is, what kind of date do you really want to go on this fall and why? Let me repeat that for you. What kind of date do you really want to go on this fall and why? 올 가을에 꼭 하고 싶은 데이트. 그리고 그 이유는 무엇인가요?에 대해서입니다. If you're single right now, that's totally fine. Just imagine you're in a couple and share your dream ideas with us. For me, since fall is known as the season of reading, 가을은 독서의 계절이죠. I love to try a library date. Doesn't that sound fun? We could sit side by side, quietly reading books together. But here's the twist to make it fun. After sitting for a long time, eventually one of us is going to get uncomfortable, start wiggling around in your chairs, and finally stand up because their butt can't take it anymore. And that person, the one who gives up first, has to buy dinner for the other. And just to be clear, if someone leans over the desk and tries to nap, that counts as losing too, right? 책 보다가 약간 책상에 엎드리는 거 역시 반칙이죠. Doesn't that sound like a silly but hilarious challenge for a date? I think it'd be so much fun. Don't you guys think so? How about you? So feel free to send us your messages in either Korean or English, whatever's easier for you. You can text us at #9050. That's 샵 9050, and photos are welcome too. And just a little note, it's 101 per message. And on KakaoTalk, you can simply search for BEFM or 부산영어방송, add us as a friend, and you can send in photos or even videos for free. And don't forget, we're also streaming live on YouTube. So just type in BEFM or 부산영어방송, click on the live broadcast, and hop into the chat to hang out with everyone there. While you're there, hit subscribe, give us a like, and ring that little bell for notifications. So the question was, what kind of date do you really want to go on this fall? And why? 올 가을에 꼭 하고 싶은 여러분의 데이트 방식과 그 이유는 무엇인가요? So, it feels like the perfect moment for a song break, right? So we're gonna play one right now, and here is 오랜만에 by H.O.T.
설명할 수 없는 이 기분 너의 마음은 벌써 이 도시에 나의 가슴 속을 메워주는 이 불빛이 좋은 걸 아무에게라도 말해주고 싶은 이 기분 Oh yeah 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 마음은 벌써 이 도시에 지나쳐가는 사람들의 흥겨운 모습 나를 비웃는 가로등의 고독한 미소 나는 또 뒤돌아보지만 내게 남아있는 건 그리움 오랜만에 느껴보는 no no 이런 기분 느껴보는 이런 기분 사람들의 흥겨운 모습 나를 비웃는 가로등의 고독한 미소 나는 또 뒤돌아보지만 내게 남아있는 건 그리움 오랜만에 느껴보는 no, no. 이런 기분 오랜만에 느껴보는 이런 기분
All right, everyone, it's time for Screen Bites. And this is the part of the show where we grab those fun, natural English lines straight out of movies and shows we all love. And of course, today we're diving back into the movie called About Time. Remember, this movie came out way back in 2013, but people still can't stop watching it. Why? Because it's sweet, funny, and kind of magical in its own way. Plus, it's all about family, friendship, love, things that never gets old. Now, let me set up today's scene for you. The characters' name, Tim and Mary, are on their very first blind date. But not just any blind date. They're sitting in a restaurant where it's completely dark. You can't see a single thing. So yesterday, Tim nervously asked, "How do you think the conversation is going?" And today, we hear Mary's cute and cheeky answer. She says, "Really badly. Can we start again?" So I just love this line. Instead of letting things stay awkward, she turns it into something cute and fresh. So let's look at our key phrase today. Ba-bum. Can we start again? 다시 시작해도 될까요? Can we start again? You know, this phrase is just perfect for those moments when things start off a little clumsy or awkward. Maybe you trip over your words, or maybe the timing just feels a bit off. But instead of letting that small mistake ruin the vibe, you can use this phrase to hit a sweet little reset button. It's humble, it's kind, and it's almost like saying, "Shall we give it another try? Maybe this time it'll be even better." And sometimes those second chances turn out even sweeter than the first ones. So here are some examples on how you can try it. You may say, "Oh, sorry, I forgot your name. Can we start again? 제가 이름을 까먹었네요. 다시 시작해도 될까요?" Or, "That sounded rude. I'm sorry. Can we start again? 조금 무례하게 들렸던 것 같아요. 죄송한데 다시 시작할까요?" "Oh, the audio, PD님, the audio got cut out. Can we start again?" PD님, 소리가 끊겼어요. 다시 우리 시작해도 될까요? See how light and easy this phrase feels? So we're going to play with some real life moments now. Let's imagine that you meet someone new and you get their name wrong. Oops! Don't panic though. Just smile and gently say, "Can we start again?" Or in an online class, your mic goes crazy or the internet drops. You pop back in and say cheerfully, "Oh, sorry, can we start again?" And everyone starts laughing and the tension kind of melts away. Even with friends, if a joke doesn't land well, like me, you can just laugh it off by saying, "Hey, that didn't come out right. Can we start again?" And one more fun example. Picture yourself giving a presentation. "So today, blah, blah, blah." And all of a sudden, the slides don't work. And the room goes quiet. Instead of stressing out, you smile and tell the audience, "Can we start again?" And they'll think, wow, that person is pretty confident and cool. So here's a little challenge for you guys. Think about 3 times in your life when you wanted a reset button. I would love that reset button. What if you had said, "Can we start again?" How would things have changed? Probably with a smile or even laughter, right? That's why I love this phrase. Can we start again? It's not just English, it's a little magic trick for turning back the time awkward into a lovely moment. So that's going to be it for today's Screen Bites, everyone. And now we'll move right on to our next segment. Oh, wait a second. Can we start again? Seems like I just messed up a little bit, so I get to use this expression right away. So we're going to take a little song break here first, and here is Move by Easy Freak.
try to tell me clearly what you desire. 'Cause I can't be dreaming, that's open wide. Dance with me, sweat and heat. I can see that you love each other. Let me be somebody who sets you free. 'Cause we love a girl. Got me feeling like there's no other. Make me wanna settle down. So tell me clearly what you desire. 'Cause I can't be dreaming with eyes open wide. Dance with me, sweat and heat. I can see that you love each other. Let me be somebody who sets you free. 'Cause we love a girl. Fall in love with me. Just wanna feel your touch. I'm gonna make you rock with me. Don't fall in love with me. Just wanna feel your touch. I'm gonna make you rock with me. 'Cause we love a girl. Don't fall in love with me. Just wanna feel your touch. I'm gonna make you rock with me. Don't fall in love with me. Just wanna feel your touch. I'm gonna make you rock with me. Dance with me, sweat and heat. I can see that you love a good time. Let me be somebody who sets you free. That you love a good time.
And that was Move by Easy Freak. Doesn't it just make you want to wiggle a little? The rhythm is so bouncy and fun. It's like your body can't help but follow along. It's the perfect track to brighten up your day, whether you're walking down the street, or driving with the windows down, or even dancing around in your room. So songs like this, they really put a big smile on your face, don't they? All right, so for those of you tuning in right now, here's today's question once again for you. What kind of date do you really want to go on this fall? And why? 올 가을에 꼭 하고 싶은 데이트와 그 이유는 무엇인가요? Oh, we're gonna check some of the messages that came in. We have 맨하튼 대저택님. Oh, I love that nickname. 1등, hello. And 베니님 2등, hi 윤디. Thank you. 김민지님, 처음 들어와봐요. 하트. 반가워요. Hello, 민지님. Hope you're having a good day. All right. We also have 상민님 saying hello, and pink heart. Also, 베니님 saying, for me, maybe I want to go to a mountain to have a date. And then in parentheses, it says, I am single, FYI. Or also movie theater date too. Reason is because it's amazing to have a chance to stroll and to watch that mountain on a fall season, right? I think that would be really nice to to see the fall turning like red and all that. I think it's beautiful. All right. And for the rest, I'm going to read it during our Love Psychology 101. Because that's somehow related to that, right? So please send in your messages and either in Korean or English, okay? Whichever is easier for you. So you can just text us at #9050. That's 샵 9050. And yes, photos are welcome too. And it costs 100 won per message. And on KakaoTalk, search for BEFM or 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend and ta-da! You can send us photos or even videos for free. And don't forget, we're live on YouTube too. So just type in the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송, click on the live broadcast, and come join the chat with all the fun people there. All right, now we're going to jump straight into our Tuesday segment. And waiting for us right now is someone who's got quite the reputation for being a good singer. Woo! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Love Psychology 101. And this is a segment where we explore how people think, behave, and show love in different styles, and how those differences can actually bring more fun and empathy to our lives. I'm Yoonji, and glad to share another lunchtime date with you. And of course, we have Jimmy.
Yay!
Hello.
Jimmy in the building.
Did you like the intro?
Yeah, I loved it.
Has a reputation for singing.
Yeah, of course. Until the next time.
Oh, yeah. And before we get into today's topic,
Uh-huh.
I have to ask you, when
Yeah.
you suddenly sang live last week, how did people react to that?
Oh, they're like, what a surprise.
Oh,
And
were
some
they
other-
surprised? Like, you're such a good singer?
Because we hardly get to go to like karaoke or 노래방 and sing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were surprised.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And, today's text topic for everyone was somehow related to Love Psychology 101.
Oh.
So I thought I might ask you the same question.
Okay.
All right. Which is, I totally forgot. Okay. So during the fall, what kind of date would you like to go on?
Oh, so during this season.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first of all, I want to go to Pohang and go eat some crabs, king crabs.
Why Pohang?
Pohang is popular for daege.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So, yeah, I would love to do that. And, well, for second, I want to go see a play or a musical.
Ooh.
Because we can easily just go to the theater and watch a movie, but then play or a musical, you kind of have to actually book a ticket in advance, and you have
true.
to actually fit in the schedule. And then it's quite a bit special and meaningful.
Yeah, true. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw this brochure or like a poster in the subway station starting with W, we ding ding. Oh, and I heard it's going to be good.
Oh, okay. I'll go check
Just
it
a
out.
heads up.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, Jimmy, what is our topic for our listeners today?
It's gonna be very interesting.
Okay.
Today's topic is adventurers versus homebodies in relationships. 오늘의 주제는 연애에서의 모험가형과 집순이 또는 집돌이 스타일입니다. So, couch potatoes out there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure there are some homebodies
Yeah.
or some adventures out there.
Right.
Okay. So that sounds like a fun one. And I can already imagine some listeners saying, oh, that's totally me. Or others thinking, no way, I prefer staying home.
For sure. I mean, both types can have their own charm, but when they actually come together in a relationships, it can lead to some kind of funny or awkward moments and even some challenges. So today, we're going to look at what psychologist says about this and then how couples can actually find a good balance.
Oh, that sounds fun. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and dive into today's topic. All right, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so Jimmy, what makes someone more of an adventurer or maybe a homebody?
Okay, researchers often link this difference to personality traits, especially in the Big Five model of personality. So, for example, adventurers usually score high in openness to experience. They love novelty, variety, and risk taking, like taking risks.
Okay.
And homebodies, like 집순이 or 집돌이, on the other hand, they tend to score higher in conscientiousness and introversion, and they enjoy routines and stability and the comfort of familiar surroundings.
Ah, okay, I see. So in the end, like both sides are simply just pursuing happiness. It's
Yeah.
just that methods are, I guess, somewhat different.
For sure. In this case, Dr. Brian Little, a personality psychologist, explains that people create what he calls personal projects that align with their traits. So for adventurers, that might be a planning the next trip or trying a new hobby. But for homebodies, it might be curating the perfect cozy space or sticking to meaningful daily rituals.
That really makes sense. Like both are chasing joy in their own way, right?
So in these cases, like Yoonji, what are you? Like, are you adventure or homebody?
Take a guess.
Homebody? No, I don't think so. You're like a super extroverted adventurer yourself.
That's what Steve said yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You're totally an E, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm more of an adventurer.
Oh yeah, same for me too.
Yeah, but like, you know, as time like goes by, I somewhat like fall in between.
Oh.
Like sometimes I like to be alone
Okay.
at home,
Okay.
watching movies and that kind of stuff.
So it depends on different situations.
So the ratio would be 6-4.
Oh, 64. Oh, that's a perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect fit.
Okay.
Why not?
How about you yourself?
I'm more of an 7-3. And guess, take a guess. Do you think I'm a homebody type of a person? I don't think so.
Oh,
But it doesn't mean that they are wrong or bad.
yeah, of course.
I just love to explore.
so I'm
Yeah.
guessing your extroverted side is a little bit more like than me.
Yeah, but I totally agree with you as time passes by that introverted side of me also tended to like appear more.
Yeah.
So nowadays, sometimes I would just like to sit on a couch and watch some kind of a content.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like moving.
Yeah, true. And just get delivery food service,
Yeah,
right?
right. I don't even want to walk up to the kitchen.
I
yeah.
know. It's like annoying.
I feel you.
So, like, what do the experts say about mixing these two styles in a relationship?
Well, psychologists note that balance is the key. So Dr. John Grohol has written that couples often struggle not because of their differences, but because they fail to actually respect one another and also actually get to understand that differences between two of them. So adventurers can actually sometimes see homebodies as boring, while homebodies may view adventurers as like, oh, they never take a rest. They're like always kind of hyped up, right?
Right. So 커플들이 종종 약간 힘들어하는 이유는 서로 뭔가 달라서가 아니라 그 차이를 뭔가 respect, 존중하지 않기 때문이라고 하죠. So if couples don't respect each other's differences, conflicts can grow even bigger.
Yeah, for sure. So in these cases, Dr. Helen Fisher studied how novelty and stability affect relationships. So she found that novelty seeking activates dopamine in the brain. And the same chemical linked to excitement and pleasure. Meanwhile, stability and routine activates oxytocin, the bonding hormone that makes people feel safe. So both adventurers and homebodies bring valuable elements to a relationship, which are excitement and comfort.
That is really important right there. So I'm going to translate in Korean. 헬렌 피셔 박사님에 따르면 새로움은 설렘을 주고 또 안정은 뭔가 comfort, 편안함을 줘서 두 가지 모두 관계에 꼭 필요한 요소라고 하죠. So novelty brings excitement while familiarity brings comfort. So I guess both are really important.
Yes, indeed. And research shows that couples who learn to appreciate both are more satisfied and they're more calm. And adventurers actually benefit from the grounding influence of a partner who prefers calm, while homebodies benefit from being gently encouraged to like try out for their new things.
I guess that makes sense. So it's not about one being better than the other. It's about blending the strengths of both.
Right. So yeah, that is really important.
So I guess like, you know, like you have to kind of balance it out. Doesn't mean that you're wrong or anything.
Nope.
Right. Okay. So before we move on, we're going to hit pause right there. And how about a music break to let that sink in?
All right. Great idea.
Okay. So here's Sugar Rush Ride by 투모로우바이투게더.
Let's go. 생각은 웃음을 멈췄어 When you get back 내 다짐 따위는 순간 불어 헤쳐져 내 같이 놀자 Sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, give me more give me more Sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush 이리 와서 더 끝나자 Your heart's addictive 내 혈관을 full of switch 금지된 손들이 희미하게 사라져가지 양열 같은 이 days 오히려 그게 좋아 난 살긋한 모든 세포가 더 예민해져가 Come a little closer 넌 속삭여 삼켜버려 The sugar rush 너만을 향한 sweet desire 꿈에 데려가는 내 맛에 I can feel 거부할 수가 없어 달콤한 그 devilish smile 속에 잠긴 내 문을 열어 어떻게 작별이 보여 The devil said Give me more give me more 이리 와서 더 같이 놀자 Sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush Give me more give me more Sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush 이리 와서 더 끝놀자 날 보는 와이는 내게 널 보란 거야 Sugar Give me more give me more 나쁜 건 너야 알아 모든 기세야 Sugar Give me more give me more 날 보는 와이는 내게 넌 뭐란 거야 Sugar
And that was Sugar Rush Ride by Tomorrowubaitugedo. You're listening to Sweet Date, and we're in the second half of the segment, Love Psychology 101 with Jimmy.
Yay.
All right, so Jimmy, before we get into the topic, we have some texts coming in about the text topic, which was what kind of date would you like to enjoy in the fall season?
Yeah.
Okay, and could you read one of the comments that our listeners have left?
Sure. Clean and Clean님 says 낙엽을 주워서 말린 다음에 책갈피에 주고 싶네요. 그리고 독서 데이트요. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so sentimental and
Yeah.
loving, right? Also,
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Could you send one to Jimmy
No, no,
here?
no. 마음만 받겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing your answer. Also, we have 만학도 영어님 saying, 안녕하세요. 제가 가을에 하고픈 데이트는요. 점점. 영화에 보면 한 번씩 나오던데 오리들이 떠있는 호수에서 노젓는 배를 타고 오리들에게 먹이를 던져주면서 노는 데이트예요. 너무 낭만적이지 않나요? What do you think about that, Jimmy?
That does sound very romantic, but we have to consider the other person's preference.
Okay.
저 궁금해요. 진짜 여성 만약에 남자가 데이트를 짜는 거면 여성분들 정말 좋아하실까요? 또 반대로 남자 좋아할까요? 그 배 뒤집히면 어떡해요? Who's gonna come and rescue us?
Okay, so let's set a scene here. Let's say your date
Yeah.
wants to do this and you really like her.
Yeah.
And she wants to go on a date.
I'm a good swimmer, so I would do it. I would do it, but
But there are ducks. Are you allergic?
not allergic, but
Jimmy
I'm scared.
doesn't like ducks for sure, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so he doesn't prefer that kind of date. But 만학도 영어님 does, right?
As long as those ducks keep me a certain distances, I'm perfectly fine.
But if you feed them, I mean, they will come
That's
to
what
you
I mean.
eventually.
What if they try to jump into our boat? 그러면 약간 멋있어 보여야 되는데 그 데이트 앞에서 막 이렇게 하면
It's gonna scare the lady away,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, not scared. She'd be like disappointing. You know, why are you scared of those ducks? Nonsense.
Right. Also, it's gonna, be just moderate date would be perfect.
But if I have to act it out, I would. Like deep inside of my heart, I'm like, my heart is beating and I'm like scared, but I'm like,
We're like,
cute ducks. I'll feed them.
Oh, good actor right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, back to the topic. That was really fun. Thank you for sending in your messages,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you,
All right.
thank you.
Keep sharing your answers. Okay, and we're going to turn to our next topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you share what today's next topic is?
Well, today's next topic is actually, like the topic that we were actually talking about now. It's about the adventurers versus homebodies.
Yeah. And here we're going to talk about how like one partner might crave adventure
Yeah.
and new experiences while the other finds joy in comfort and routine, right?
Right.
So we're going to take a look at some of the everyday examples. And could you share with us like some of the everyday examples?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually psychologists actually suggest like turn taking on one weekend adventurous and the next weekend cozy, and that way both needs get met. And sometimes adventurers actually discover the beauty of slowing down, while homebodies actually discover the thrill of trying some new things.
Okay. So this applies to like when people want to go backpacking across Southeast Asia maybe, and
Yeah.
the homebody says, "Oh, what about renting a cabin nearby and just relaxing?" While, there's a clashing style, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the same when planning weekends. Like one person might want to just try a new restaurant while the other thinks their favorite takeout is enough. And I
Yeah.
think that psychologists' like words can apply to this, right?
For sure.
Okay. So what you're saying is that compromising a little, both partners can still find new joys.
Right. So the small micro adventures like camping in the backyard or exploring a nearby park can also be a great middle ground.
That makes sense. So even with just small changes, both people can feel really satisfied. And I really like that idea.
Yeah, so for sure. And over time, these shared experiences build appreciation instead of resentment.
Okay. So, Jimmy, can you tell us, like, what's the big lesson here?
Okay, let me tell you. The big lesson that adventurers and homebodies both bring essential gift to relationships. Adventurers actually add novelty, energy, and inspiration, while homebodies can be able to add stability, comfort, and warmth. So when partners actually respect and blend these traits, the relationship becomes richer, not harder.
Okay. And we have a message from 상윤님 saying, for the text topic of the day, as my wife and I are always tired pretty much after playing with my son. My favorite kind of date would be like dang flicks and chill over a beer at home.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Yeah. So like, I guess for 상윤님, they both have like similar, characteristics. That's what I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, that too, but maybe not. After babysitting, after a childcare, both of them just got, really exhausted
right,
and then
right.
maybe leaning on their couch and enjoy the moment.
So I guess like when it comes to kids, like
Yeah.
all those like, whether you're A type or B type, that doesn't really matter.
So that's a good compromise.
Yeah. Having a kid would be a
Right.
good compromise. Right. So in the end, like the important thing here is not to try to like change each other, but to respect the differences and make the most of each other's strength, right?
Yeah.
결국 약간 중요한 거는 서로를 바꾸려고 하지 않고 뭔가 차이를 존중하면서 장점을 이렇게 살리라는 거죠.
Definitely, indeed. And as Dr. Esther Perel says, the best relationships are not about sameness, but about how we navigate differences. 그래서 가장 좋은 관계는 똑같음에서 오는 것이 아니라 차이를 어떻게 서로가 잘 다루느냐에 달려 있다라고 생각을 합니다.
그죠. 되게 중요하죠. Oh, like the differences. Okay, let's say Jimmy.
Yeah.
There are some differences between you and your, partner.
Yeah.
How would you could you give us any tips on how to overcome that?
I'm not really good at this, but I'll try my best. I wouldn't say no to it at first. I'll just try to listen what my partner wants. And then if it's doable, I would definitely do it. And even if it's not, I would at least try so that the person can be feeling like more secure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. But you said earlier that your ratio of staying outside is 7
Yeah.
and staying home is 3. Let's say your partner is exact opposite.
Okay.
How would you like kind of deal with that?
I would like to maybe try to like take turns.
Your voice is already so
take
down.
turns out of it. Like one weekend, I'll just take her out to adventure.
Okay.
But the following weekend, I'll just like, hey, let's just, lean on a couch and
Aw.
kick back and relax.
Even though you're not that kind of person, you would kind of make a compromise for that person.
Yeah, that too. And then I'll just try to like drain myself, use all of my energy on a previous weekend so that I won't be able to go out.
You still have to go out. You can't let it go.
Yeah,
right?
cannot let it go,
He's-
but I'll try.
Okay, so he's more of an adventurer. Like for me,
Yeah.
I would set a schedule in advance.
Wow.
Like this day, you have to come follow me.
Really? Okay.
Why do you seem so exhausted?
That kind of sound like, that's still kind of related to work type of a theme.
No, I'm a J though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so-
I'm J too.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I totally understand you, but I don't know how your partner, is
Would take it?
Yeah, would take it. So
I feel bad for the person.
no, not at all. No, but planning things in advance is definitely better than just with a no plan and risking it. Yeah, so I totally feel you. I rather have those detailed plan in advance rather than like I don't know what to do.
Oh,
what shall we
true.
do? Do whatever you want. I'll just follow.
Okay.
That sounds irresponsible for me.
And the reason why I want to set the schedule in advance because like if the person is an introverted person, they need to save up their energy.
That's true. That's true.
Right? So I just want to give them a heads up.
Oh, that's nice.
in advance.
That's
Okay.
nice.
All right. 마흑디 영화님 says, 윤디님 대문자 J신가 보군요. Oops, you got me there. And he also says, 중요한 건 항상 균형과 조화죠.
Oh.
That kind of wraps up our
Right.
segment, right?
Right. It's always about compromising and keeping that balance for
Yeah.
good.
Oh, thank you for wrapping us up, 마흑디
Yeah.
영화님. All right. So differences don't have to divide us. They can deepen connection.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be it for Love Psychology 101 today. Jimmy, thank you again for joining us.
Thank
on
you.
Such a busy days. I know you've
Yeah.
been busy lately, right? So we get to see you next week.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Thank you. All right. And that was it for Love Psychology 101 today. And thank you for joining us. And that's the end of part 1 for today. And before we move on, we're going to enjoy one more song, Candy by H.O.T. And don't forget, I'll be back with you at 1 o'clock sharp, so stay tuned.
오늘 너와의 만남을 정리하고 싶어 널 만날 거야 이런 날이에 어렵게 마음 정한 거라 내게 말할 거지만 사실 오늘 아침에 그냥 나 생각한 거야 햇살에 일어나 보니 너무나 눈부셔 모든 게 다 변한 거야 널 향한 마음도 그렇지만 널 사랑하는 게 아냐 이제는 나를 변화시킬 테니까
몰래 다른 여자들과 비교해 진짜 그만 헤어지는 것을 두게 혼자서 울고 초라하게 겪어보는 나는 보았어 널 떠날 거야 널 떠날 거야
하지만 아직까지 사랑하는 걸 그래 그렇지만 내 맘속에 너를 잊어갈 거야 머리 위로 비친 내 눈을 바라다 보면 널 향한 마음을 이제는 굳혔지만 웬일인지 내게 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래 서 있었지 단지 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지
그래 너 있어 그래 너는 내 앞에 서 있고 그래 다른 연인들은 키스를 해 하지만 항상 너의 뒤에 있어야만 해 이제 그만해 나도 남잔데 내 마음으로 알고 있는 거 알아 그래 이제 나도 지쳐서 하늘만 바라볼 수밖에
햇살에 일어나 보니 너무나 눈부셔 모든 게 다 변한 거야 널 향한 마음도 그렇지만 널 사랑하는 게 아냐 이제는 나를 변화시킬 테니까 머리 위로 비친 내 하늘 바라보며 널 향한 마음을 이제는 놓쳤지만 웬일인지 내게 다 다가갈수록 우린 같은 하늘 아래 서 있었지 단지 널 사랑해 이렇게 말했지 이제껏 준비했던 많은 말을 이루한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 이렇게 약속을 하겠어 저 하늘을 바라보며 한 번 더 말했지 이제껏
그래도 많은 말을 뒤로한 채 다시 널
많은
사랑한다
말을 뒤로한 채 언제나 네 옆에 있을게 다시 너 혼자 아냐 너의 곁에 내가 있잖아 아직까지 우리 어른들의 그늘 아래 있어 자유롭지 않은데 이런저런 단속들로 하루 지새우니 피곤할 수밖에 언제까지 우리 자신들의 틀에 맞춰야만 직성이 풀리는지 하루 이틀 날이 갈수록 우린 지쳐 쓰러질 것 같아 난 내 세상은 내가 스스로 만들 거야 똑같은 삶을 강요하지만 내 안에서 꿈틀대는 새로운 세계 난 키워가겠어 집어쳐 난 지금부터 내 인생을 진나라 말하겠어 믿겠어
Sitting in my class, just drifting away, staring into the windows of the world. I can't hear the teachers, books don't call me at all. I don't see the bad boys trying to catch some play, 'cause I love your smile. I love your smile. I love your smile. The clock at work says 3, and I wanna be free. Free to scream, free to bathe, free to paint my toes all day. My boss is lame, you know, and so is the pay. I'm gonna put that new black mini on my charge anyway, 'cause I love your smile. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. I love your smile. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love.
And that was I Love Your Smile by Campsite Dream. Doesn't it just make you want to sway along? This track actually samples Shanice's original hit from the mid-90s. Well, back then, the song was super bright and catchy, loved by so many people. And now Campsite Dream has added their own chill, tropical vibe on top of it. The result feels both nostalgic and refreshing, like a little bridge between the past and today. And that's what makes it so fun to listen to. And hello, Sweet Daters. We're live from our studio in Busan this Tuesday afternoon. And welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Jeongwan, and Doksan areas. And I'm Yoonji. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. So now we're going to take a little moment to see what we have lined up for part 2. And it's going to be a smooth mix of stories and sounds to keep you company this afternoon. First off, we'll begin with bite-sized banter with Andrew, which is an easygoing chat with just the right touch of humor and a few light skits to things playful. And then we'll move on to Kpop Dispatch. From the newest releases to memorable comebacks, we'll highlight the songs and stories shaping today's K-pop scene. And sometimes we'll play songs that may feel a little unfamiliar to you at first, but they're really good and worth listening to. And finally, we'll close with Trend Spot. And here, we'll take a closer look at the lifestyle shifts and unique trends that people everywhere have been buzzing about. So sit back and listen. Part 2 will bring you both comfort and excitement. So we're going to go over a question of the day one more time. What kind of date do you really want to go on this fall and why? 올 가을에 꼭 하고 싶은 데이트와 그 이유는 무엇인가요? So, during our Love Psychology 101, we've been talking about like how we want to spend our date during this fall. And also, 만학도 영어님 said, 되게 드시려면 영덕으로 고고. And also we have 성희님 saying, my hometown is Pohang, the city of 되게 and 과메기. Ooh, I see. I'm pretty sure if Jimmy's listening, he would have loved this answer. And I wonder what 과메기 is. I heard it's kind of like a dried fish, right? But 과메기 and something goes together really well. I forgot what it was. Anyway, my father's hometown is also Pohang. So we have a lot of Pohang lovers here. Also, we have 성희님 saying, yes, I'm an extreme adventurer. So we were talking about this during Love Psychology 101. Wow, I'm having a bad memory day, guys. Sorry if I can't remember some of the names. So 성희님 says, I'm an extreme adventurer while my wife is a homebody. I guess you guys are different. I've just calibrated myself to stay home more until my son grows enough. So I guess you guys are kind of like collaborating together, right? 밸런스가 중요하죠? Thank you for all your answers. Those are great, guys. So you can reach us by texting us at #9050. That's 샵 9050, and photos are welcome too. And each message costs 101. And also we're on Kakao Talk, so just search for BEFM or 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend, and you can send in photos or videos for free. And we're also live on YouTube, so you can search the same thing, BEFM or 부산영어방송, and join the chat with everyone cool there. So now it's time for a little music now, and right after that, it's bite-sized banter waiting for you. And here is Jungle in Your Mind by The Solutions.
You wanna go, well you never have gone. You don't know what you're gonna gain and lose, and you don't know at all what every sound is meant for. You're stuck in time, distance forever long. You're stunning mind, going forever slum. You don't know better, do your things or your game, and you don't know at all. You're lotting out your time for love. You don't have been here before. stuck in time that seems forever long. You're stunning mind going forever slow. You don't know better, do your things or your game, and you don't know at all. You're running out your time for now. You don't have been here before. You better watch out for the night. Which used to be that we don't have before. Hey. There's a jungle in your mind, though, jungle in your mind for life. There's a jungle in your mind, though, jungle in your mind for life. Jungle in your mind, though, jungle in your mind for life. You stay in jungle in your mind and follow. Play the time in your mind and go. Stay.
Welcome back to Bite Size Banter, everyone. Our little daily chat is here, and today we've got Andrew here with us, our sweet drink expert.
From foodie to sweet drink expert.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do you like the title?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
He's okay, everyone.
Yeah, I do like a sweet drink.
Okay.
Or a sweet treat, maybe. We can even go that far.
Sweet treat?
I definitely
Okay.
have a sweet tooth.
So how's Tuesday treating you so far?
Tuesday, and any of our listeners who've been listening for a long time know that Tuesday is one of my favorite days.
It is. Can you tell me why?
Because of food on Tuesday.
Food.
Yeah. What food is eaten on Tuesdays? Yunji, what do you think?
Food?
Yes.
For Tuesdays?
Yes. It also starts with a T.
Tootsie Roll?
Yeah. Tacos.
Taco Tuesday. I
Taco
see.
Tuesdays, yeah.
Producer was like writing TC, and I was like, what does that TC stand for? All right. Anyway, we're gonna roll into today's miniskit, and are we ready?
Yeah, there's a massive debate here. Hopefully we can, I don't think we're going to come to an agreement on this. And I'm sure our listeners also have, some interesting comments maybe.
Yeah.
So let's set the scene.
Okay.
Today's scene is about the big milk debate. Plain versus flavored. Chocolate, strawberry, banana. You name it, we got it. I grew up on plain milk, but the first time I tried chocolate milk, woo-wee, game over.
Team chocolate. But my secret guilty pleasure is banana milk.
Ha! Good one. For me, strawberry milk feels like childhood.
Ooh, same. It makes me picture little Yoonji with a school backpack.
Little Yoonji. Oh my. Wow. That's a cute image. Maybe. I mean, plain milk feels healthier, but flavored milk is like a mini party in a carton.
Exactly. Maybe the real winner is drinking both. Plain in the morning, flavored for fun. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy the skit. And today's question is, which do you prefer? Plain milk or flavored milk like chocolate, strawberry, or banana? 오늘의 질문은요. 우유, 흰우유 대 초코, 딸기, 바나나 맛. 어느 걸 더 좋아하시나요? So that was our question for the day.
Yeah, I think it's, when it comes to milk, and I know there's a lot of people out there going, ugh, because maybe they can't drink milk,
Yeah, like
right?
lactose-free,
Yeah,
right?
that kind of stuff. But I remember when I first came to Korea, and we did have this back home, but soy milk is huge here. It's always been huge here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I kind of got used to drinking that. Not that it would be my first choice, but if you go to a friend's house or, a student gives you something, you're like, rude not to drink it.
Yeah,
I come to enjoy it. But I'll have to say, when I first had it, I was like, what is this? Yeah. What
It
is
tastes
this?
really healthy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is one of those things when you're like, yeah, this is maybe better for you. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to milk, though,
Yeah.
I'm curious. In the skit, you were saying about little Yoonji. All right. When you were younger, growing up in Korea, did you drink a lot of milk?
Well, actually, I grew up in the States.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Oh, so as I was growing up, we always had this 2% or 1%
Sure.
fat milk in our refrigerator.
Definitely.
And so I didn't know anything. I had that in my fridge, so I always, grabbed
That was
a
your
gallon.
go-to.
Yeah, and I was always like drinking milk.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, it kind of had something to do with my weight.
Well, it could be.
Yeah.
And that's something like in Korea as well. Like, and I'm this is no secret, and I'm sure any of our older listeners would definitely agree that, if you go back 30, 40 years in Korea, the diet would have been well different than today.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, and that would come down to like meat. I talked to some of my wife's friends, and they would say they would only have meat maybe once a week, twice a week when they were younger. And it was maybe they couldn't afford it, but it wasn't as common. It was more of a special thing, right? And listeners, if I'm way off topic here, please let me know. But also it came, like milk was one of those things as well.
Yeah,
So,
true.
and now it's just everything's so readily available and at a better price than it would have been. So, yeah, growing up, it was always 2% milk for us, which was the blue carton. I don't know why. I don't know why that is synonymous with 2% milk. 1% was like the light blue.
Really?
For us?
It was green for us.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then the whole milk, which is like 3.6 something percent, I don't know, was in a red carton.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you bought cartons. But here's a fun fact for our listeners. And maybe if you have any Canadian friends, you can ask them this. And I'm sure maybe, Yoonji, you don't know this either. So typically, yes, you can go to the supermarket and buy a carton of milk, that's in like a little box, right? But how do Canadians usually buy their milk?
How do they buy it?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like,
Like what kind of vessel or like container does it usually come in?
does it come in a box?
Nope.
I don't know. Does it come in a cart?
I don't know.
No?
Maybe even Peter might be able to put up a picture of this. It is in a bag.
In a bag.
Yes, in a bag.
In a plastic bag?
It's
No.
like pinol or like
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing. So and then you put it into like a little holder. It's kind of hard to explain until you see it. If Medium's getting a picture up here for us now.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh
there
my
you go.
goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So-
like those mini ones in the
Exactly.
States. Oh.
Yeah, we would call them mini sips. Is what that
Oh.
brand in Canada or whatever. And I
Oh,
don't
so
even know
it's-
if that's around anymore. But yeah, it would look like that. And then you put it in this little plastic container, which is kind of funny. So yeah, there's a plastic container right below. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
And you set it in that, and then you cut the corner off the top, and you pour it out like that.
But what if you spill it on the way, like home? If you buy it and then you take it home.
No. So when you get it home, it's all still all sealed, right? You know, if you punctured it, that'd be a bad day for your car. But and then you just cut the top corner off, and it's like that. Yeah,
that is interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. And growing up, I didn't know any different. So when I would meet people from when I came here, actually, I think it was like in my 20s before I realized that other people in the world don't do this. It's a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
So it's really, really funny. So, you cut the corner off and I mean, I guess maybe other countries do it as well.
Wow,
but
this is
definitely
fun.
not in the US.
Oh, so like for listeners who don't understand what we're talking about, it's like those bagged milk. 그래서 봉지에 들어간 우유를 얘기하고 있는 거예요.
Yeah, like you can get like the mocha coffee ones or something. No, I mean in Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Like at the supermarket. And usually you get them and share with friends. Everyone gets one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then, but you don't put a straw in it. You don't do that. So it's really funny when there's like, I don't know, on YouTube, like they'll put it and they'll be like, how do you do this to people? And they're like, I have no idea. Yeah, so it's really interesting. But for me, growing up, we would have the odd time we would have chocolate milk, and you can buy chocolate milk in those bags as well. Like, but the only flavored milk we would have at home would be chocolate, or you would have that like I don't know how you would like a container of the powder, and then you mix it up. We have that in Korea as well, right? And like you can make it as chocolatey as you want. And I remember my mom always like, hey, what are you doing? Not too much. And you'd end up going through like half a bag of milk because you put too much powder in the thing. But yeah. Oh, there you go. That's how it works right there. So it's really, really funny. So listeners, if you want to see maybe something a little different, Canadian bagged milk.
Yeah. So if you guys get a chance to travel to Canada, you should definitely try drinking from the bagged milk, right?
So funny.
Maybe suck in with your straw. Right?
Yeah, you could actually a big giant like boba straw.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Wow. It would take forever to drink all that.
So for me, when it comes to milk, I'm not typically a milk and cereal person. I'm a yogurt and cereal person. I like that because then the cereal stays crunchy longer.
I see what you mean.
There you go. Little hint for everybody.
Yeah.
But I think if you come to Korea, and this is, I think a lot of people around the world now know this because of, the Korean wave and that. But Korean banana milk is above all others.
Oh, you like that, huh?
It's the best. Absolutely the best.
Have you tried the little ones?
That's the best. Yeah. It hands down. If they have the light one, I usually go for that just because I probably will drink two of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel that they've got the ratio of flavor to milk down where chocolate milk here, and it's gotten a lot better, was sometimes it was too chocolatey or too light, and it was hard to find that happy medium. And I remember I found a brand, and then after like 6 months, it was gone, and I was like, "What are you doing? Bring that back!" So
it's kind of sad. Like for me, I would normally go with plain milk or those, you said soy milk before, but I was going for more of an oatmeal milk. Have you tried
almonds,
those?
Stuff like that? Yeah.
I'm more into those these days.
You're one of those people that goes to the coffee shop. Yeah, I'll have a skinny latte with oat milk, no cream, hold the foam, powdered sugar on top, no condensed milk.
I'm not picky like that, guys.
It is funny to hear the like orders for coffee at coffee shops in America, and you're looking at someone like, how is the person behind the counter remembering this?
I know. Once I remember my brother ordering from the famous place, 별다방. But he was ordering drive-through.
Okay.
And he said, I want this green tea frappuccino with extra whipping cream with extra blah, 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 blah. And then the person was like having a difficult time keeping track of that. And so they went blank for a second and they had this awkward silence.
And I don't blame them. But I also like last summer, not this past summer, summer before, I was at home and I went into like kind of like the suje, like the hen place, whatever.
Yeah?
And I was like, black coffee, please. And they looked at me like I had 10 heads. They're like, what? just a coffee. Would you like that skinny? I say black coffee.
It's not the way you pronounce, right?
Yeah, no,
They
it's
didn't
like
get what you're
they
wanting.
spoke perfect English.
Yeah.
But it was like, do I need to slow this down to get my point across? So, but if I had to choose, if it's like, a treat, I'm going banana milk across the board, daily basis, probably like 2% or 1, like low fat milk.
I would go with banana milk as well.
There we go.
Yeah. So for listeners, we want to ask you the same question. Which do you guys prefer? Plain milk or flavored milk like chocolate, strawberry, or banana like Andrew? All right. So anyway, milk lovers, are you team plain or team flavored fun? And that's going to be it for today's bite-sized banter. And Andrew, as always, thank you for coming in and thank you for sharing your fun stories.
Have a great day, everyone.
All right. All right, everyone, that was our bite-sized banter segment with Andrew. It's so nice to see him full of spirit even on Tuesday, right? So for those of you just tuning in, let me remind you of today's bite-sized banter topic, which is, which do you prefer? Plain milk or flavored milk like chocolate, strawberry, or banana? 흰 우유 대 초코, 딸기, 바나나 맛 중 어떤 것을 더 좋아하시나요? So I was looking through some of the comments that you have left, and I realized that there was some debate going on, right? And I saw 마덕도 영어님 saying 저는 흰 우유가 더 좋아요. 입에 넣고 씹으면 너무너무 고소해요. 어릴 때는 바나나, 딸기, 초코 우유가 완전 신세계였는데 나이가 좀 들고 보니 그런 우유들이 너무 달다는 느낌이 들더라고요. I love the savory taste, right? 그런 느낌 너무 좋죠? Also, we have P.O.님 saying, I prefer flavored milk, especially banana, and then parentheses, 뚱바. I'm guessing one of those 뚱딴지 banana juice, right? Or strawberry flavor. 좋은데요? Benny님 saying, for me, I prefer plain milk, and the reason? It's amazing to know what I love to drink is milk. Also, we have Clean and Clean님, 딸기 우유가 최고예요. 향이 상큼해서 좋아요. Also, we have a listener, special listener, Kim. I'm guessing that's Kimberly, right? From our Midday Maid host. Banana milk after 목욕탕. Sounds so Korean, right? Also, I asked PD님 what he wants. And he kind of collaborated with today's text topic, and he said, 요트를 빌려서. Does it sound like you, PD님? Yeah? 요트를 빌려서 광안리 바다에서 바나나 우유를 마시고 불꽃놀이 데이트요. So I guess he's the banana milk type of person, right? Okay, anyway, thank you guys for sending in your awesome messages. That's really fun. And nice to see Kimberly. I hope you're doing all good. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to mix things like chocolate or strawberry powder all into plain milk. I know that sounds gross, but it was good. It was such a little treat for me, honestly. Like the plain milk was okay, but once you added that sweet flavor, it instantly felt so much more delicious and fun. I think that's why so many kids love those chocolate milk or, flavored milk, because suddenly your everyday glass of milk turned into something special. And even now, just thinking about it, brings back those sweet childhood memories plus hunger. So now we're going to take some time for a song break. And here's 닫힌엔딩, Closed Ending by SHAUN.
마주 앉아 우리는 다른 곳을 바라보곤 해 답을 모른 채 같은 얘기를 반복하게 돼 다시 써내려가도 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌 엔딩 순간들 꼭 꿈만 같아 바래진 시간을 지나 여기 남은 건 아련함만 그 언젠가 한 번쯤 들어봤던 식상한 사랑의 마지막 같을걸 잘 알면서도 끝내 덮지를 못해 너를 마주 앉아 우리는 다른 곳을 바라보곤 해 답을 모른 채 같은 얘기를 반복하게 돼 다시 써내려가도 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌엔딩 다시 써내려가도 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌엔딩 나란히 걷던 길 혼자 걸으며 지그시 밟히는 어제들만 멈춰버린 시계와 대답 없는 봄 온종일 기다려도 바뀌지 않아 내 가슴을 스치는 오랜 기억 그 존재가 유난히 아플 때면 눈을 감아도 더욱 선명해지는 모습 마주 앉아 우리는 다른 곳을 바라보곤 해 답을 모른 채 같은 얘기를 반복하게 돼 다시 써내려가도 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌엔딩 마지막 장을 남겨놓은 내 맘 다 알고 있어도 막을 수 없는 단 지울 수 없도록 여기 깊이 새겨진 이젠 바꿀 수 없는 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌엔딩 다시 써내려가도 우리의 마지막 장은 already written down 피할 수 없는 닫힌엔딩
And that was Ride the Vibe by Next Z. Now, it's time for Kpop Dispatch. I'm sorry, guys. That was 닫힌엔딩 by SHAUN. Now it's time for Kpop Dispatch. And this segment will be here for you every weekday, Monday to Friday. So I hope it becomes a fun part of your routine. And we'll be highlighting the heartbeat of K-pop from brand new releases to those comeback hits that are taking over the conversations everywhere. All right, everyone. So today we're tuning into the survival ballad edition show, The Ballad of Us. So in Korean, 우리들의 발라드. And this program has such a unique charm. 150 people, from professional music critics to everyday listeners of all ages, are gathered together as one big judging panel to discover the next big ballad voice. That means the results aren't just about the technical skill, but also about the emotional impact and how the songs truly connect with the audience. And here's something fun. The average age of the contestants is just, take a guess, 18.2 years old. Isn't that amazing? So we're hearing legendary ballads through voices that are young, fresh, and full of new emotions. It's really like the classics are being reborn for a whole new generation. And first up, contestant 송지우 takes on 미소를 띄우며 나를 보낸 그 모습처럼, a ballad originally released in 1986 by the wonderful 이은하. And with her deep and powerful voice, 이은하 turned the song into a timeless ballad that many people still cherish today. And 송지우, with her youth and sensitivity, brings a gentle sparkle and a completely new color to the song, making it feel both nostalgic and refreshing at the same time. Next up, we have contestant 민수현 with 하나의 사랑, which takes us back to 1998. And the original song was sung by Park Sang-min, who is famous for his husky, emotional vocals that could move anyone's heart. His version carried a raw sincerity that made the song unforgettable. Now, the singer, or the contestant, Min Soo-yeon reinterprets with her smoother, modern touch while keeping the core emotion alive. It's like hearing the same story but told with a different heartbeat, and that makes it just as touching in 2025. And that's the magic of the program. The young artist stepping into the spotlight, breathing fresh energy into songs we've loved for decades, and showing how music connects people across generations with one voice and one emotion. So with that, we're going to listen to two songs we just introduced back to back. First up, we have 미소를 띄우며 나를 보낸 그 모습처럼 by 송지우, followed by 하나의 사랑 by 민수현.
바라보지 말아요. 의미를 잃어버린 내 표정. 날 사랑하지 말아요. 너무 늦은 얘기잖아요. 애타게 기다리지 말아요. 사랑은 끝났으니까. 그대 왜 나를 가슴 속에 차오르는 그대 이렇게 외면하지 마 나는 이미 알고 있잖아 그댈 원하고 있어 날 바라보는 그대 눈빛 속에 영원히 머물고 싶어 함께 할 수 없는 사랑은 이젠 견딜 수가 없어 다가갈수록 멀어지는 그대 뒷모습 바라보고 있어 돌아서서 젖어오는 슬픔은 그댄 알 수 없을 거야 다가갈수록 멀어지는 그대 뒷모습 바라보고 있어 돌아서서 젖어오는 슬픔을 그댄 알 수 없을 거야 그댄 알 수 없을 거야
And welcome back to Trend Spot. Today, we're diving into something that's been making waves in cafes, dessert shops, and even traditional markets, which is matcha, or in Korean, malcha. So now matcha has been around for centuries, but recently it's been popping up in all sorts of new ways. We're not just talking about matcha lattes anymore. These days you can find matcha coffee, bingsu, and yes, even matcha makgeolli. Isn't that wild? It shows how matcha has crossed over from being just a simple drink into a whole lifestyle choice. So, what's behind this trend? Well, part of it comes down to health. Matcha is full of antioxidants. It's known for its calming yet energizing effect. And it feels like you're doing something good for your body while enjoying a treat. But it's not only about health, it's about mood and experience. So the earthy green color, the slightly bitter taste balanced with sweetness, it creates this calm, mindful vibe that people love to share on social media. And here's where the Gen Z, or in Korean, MG 세대, comes in. So they're driving what's called the healthy pleasure trend. That means enjoying something that feels indulgent, but also has a healthy angle. So think of it as getting the best of both worlds. A treat for your taste buds and a little boost for your wellness. So whether it's sipping a matcha latte on a study break or posting a photo of your bright green bingsu, or trying out matcha makgeolli with your friends. Whew. Matcha has become more than just food and drink. It's now part of a bigger lifestyle trend that connects health, pleasure, and self-expression. And there's one more reason why people love matcha. It feels mindful and eco-friendly. So making matcha slowly and enjoying it can feel somewhat calming, almost like a small ritual. And since it's plant-based and natural, it fits well with the eco-friendly choices many young people care about today. Isn't that interesting, guys? So that's going to wrap up today's Trend Spot. And now we're going to take a little fresh music break. And here's One Sweet Day in Paris by J.Fla.
Following our nose, following our heart. It wasn't a trip that we thought through. The Eiffel Tower under the sparkling Milky Way. The wet air wraps around the Seine River. The old cafe we walk in becomes our favorite place to eat. Our words and the photos we took together become recovered. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. One sweet day in Paris. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. Just one single day in Paris. Miles away in a wink. I linger on to these photos again and again. The night is maturing. I wanna set the clock back. All the fresh new scenes are ever so charming. The alley we stroll together becomes our memory. The old cafe we walk in becomes our favorite place to eat. Our words and the photos we took together become recovered. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. One sweet day in Paris comes to its end before we know it. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. Just one single day in Paris, miles away in a wink. Just one single day in Paris, filled with sweet memories. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. One sweet day in Paris. Just like candy floss, fluffy candy floss. Just one single day in Paris, miles away in a wink.
세상에 음악 여신이 있다면 고맙다고 안아주고 싶어. 전 세계 공통을 남기세. 작은 건 몸이 달라도 상관없는 건 뮤직. 그 말에 손에도 음악이 있다면 웃기는 지금부터는 아주 친한 친구.
너와 내가 모르는 사이여도 춤출 수 있어. We can mix it up right. Sugar red spice, brass sound and guitar. 내 그자면 다 내 이름이래. 쿵치박치 또한 내 이름인가. 이것 또한 나를 위한 소린가. Drum bass, piano, bass line.
무엇이 우리의 행복인가? 너희나 춤을 춰 노래하자. 이것이 우리의 행복이다. 다시 한번
콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 콕지박지에 행복한 밤에 지금이야 생각해보렴 소마저먹이야 저마다의 공짜 마치 검사 다가 발소리 맞춰도 하니 무엇이 우리의 행복인가 모이나 춤을 춰 노래하자 이것이 우리의 행복이다 다시 한번 더 음악은 우리의 승리니까 위험하지 않아 계속 들이키자 Everybody 귀를 기울여보자 세상에 음악 귀신이 있다면 이건 당신께 주는 메시지 감정 하나하나 모아보자 춤춰 노래해 기분이 끝내주네 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 음악 귀신이 있다면 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 콕지박지 콕콕지박지에 음악의 신이 있다면
And that was One Sweet Day in Paris by J.Fla, followed by 음악의 신 by 17. 콕지박지. I thought it was 공지박지 at first, but PD님 corrected me by saying 쿵치박지. Okay. Anyway, isn't it just dreamy, guys? The melody feels like a soft breeze on a sunny afternoon, and it paints such a romantic picture of Paris in your mind. I mean, like for J.Fla's sweet vocals, it makes it even more magical. Like you're walking down those charming little streets with someone special nearby you. And it's the kind of song that makes you smile without even realizing it. And we are going to turn to our texts or messages that you lovely sweet daters have sent in. And we have 상윤님 saying, ha 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 ha, I can see Yoonji's eyebrows are singing along. Oh my gosh, while I'm watching this, eating lunch, I cannot help dancing with my face like Yoonji. Haha. So for those of you wondering what I did during the show, you can log on to YouTube and see what I'm doing there. Also, we have Kimberly saying, 다들 잘 지내시죠? Sweet day, fighting. 윤지님, I love your cute little voices. Heart, heart, heart. Oh, she's so sweet. Kimberly, thank you so much for sending us your love. Also, we have Mina Lee 님 saying, 나 PD님이랑 가을 데이트하고 싶다. 음악 얘기도 많이 해줄 듯, 그쵸? 한번 저희 주최해 봐야겠는데요, PD님, 그죠? He's like scratching his head. Also, for the text topic of the day, which was what kind of date do you want to go on this fall? We have 정상님 saying, I have to say this in men's voice. 저는 가을 데이트로 후드 입고 공원 산책하고 싶어요. Oh, that sounds so romantic, doesn't it? Putting on hoodies and going for a walk at the park. Do you guys have any recommendation for which park to go in Busan? Because I'm kind of new at this. So if you have any recommendation, please send it in. Also, we have Pio님. Thank you, Pio님. So I was asking about what 뚱바 meant earlier for our bite-sized banter. And Pio님 added, 뚱바 means 뚱뚱한 바나나 맛 우유. I wasn't sure too, so I searched. Oh, thank you, Peony, for sending in your message. Also, we have Julian Nim saying, hello, sweet daters. 저 말차 완전 좋아해요. Oh, high five! Yay! 저 오늘 핸드폰 잃어버릴 뻔 심정 부여잡고 댓글 남겨요. Oh, what happened, Julie-님? But I'm guessing you found the phone, right? Since you're here with us? Yeah, I'm glad you found it. Okay. Also, we have 상윤님 saying 과메기 goes well with seaweed. I was asking what 과메기 was, and 상윤, I love how you guys are sending in these answers to help me, for the explanation. 과메기 goes well with seaweed, garlic, 초장, and for sure, ice cold soju. It's best enjoyed during the cool season. Busan has some soju pubs serving them, so give it a try for this winter, Yoonji. And sent us this fish emoji. Also, we have Julie-님 saying, 네네, 다행히도 찾았어요. 다행입니다. Oh, so glad. Also, we had some comments from our YouTube listeners as well. We had Kairos007님, 윤지님, 응원합니다. Also, we have CB6CF님 saying 923. So I'm guessing that's the date the person's listening to that video. 방송으로 입문 디즈니 공주가 방송하는 줄요. Thank you all for sending in your comments and also on our 게시판 of our website. We're so pleased to have all of you saying these sweet comments. Maybe it's because our program name is Sweet Date. Everyone's been so sweet to us. Anyway, thank you guys for sending in your lovely texts and messages. We're so grateful. All right, so everyone, it's just about time to wrap things up. As a Gen Z generation gal myself, I've decided I really have to try the matcha latte, like Julie Neem said, after today's show. And they say it has the rich green tea flavor with just the right touch of sweetness. And honestly, I can't stop wondering how good it must taste. So I'm gonna give it a try later. And now here's our final song for today. What About Us by Pink. So enjoy it, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow at 12:05 for another sweet date together. Have a lovely day. Bye.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? You had the answers. What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on. Are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control. I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know you're ready. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? 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 What about